Hey guys, welcome back. I got a new RC car. It is fast and it is blue. And blue things and red things tend to go faster than not blue and red things. That's just from my personal experience. But yeah, we got a new RC car. It's a little bit broken, so this shock is the wrong size. I don't know what this is doing here. We're missing a couple parts on this side. We're missing the rear bearing carrier for this side, and the air filter is kind of yucky. So, oh, also, yeah, last thing, the engine I think is seized up from what I can see. So yeah, we'll be fixing that all in today's video. Stay tuned, let's get into it. All right, look at this. This is absolutely crazy. All these parts came with it. This car got given to me, and I think I have every single part that I need here to fix it up. What I'm gonna start out with doing is getting the engine out and see if I can unseize that, or the compression is just very good, because the car honestly looks pretty much fine. So I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, let's start working on it. Oh my word, why would they put these in Phillips? That stinks. Okay, these are gonna be the first ones that I end up switching out. That's not good. Okay, I'm just gonna push really hard. Thank you, Lord. Okay, that's one. Okay, yeah, these gotta go. That's not good. That is probably the worst screw to have in Phillips, because these things have to be put on tight, you know? Man. All right, move on to another screw. That's crazy. Oh, thank you, Lord. Wow. Okay, this screwdriver fits a lot better. Wow, yeah, this thing is a lot better. Oh, the engine's not seized. They're just super tight. One thing that I do want to do, though, I could redo those bearings. Those bearings don't roll super smooth. And this is crazy. This is probably not going to be much of a restoration video. It's just this RC car probably got crashed like once. That's better. Okay, I'm gonna see how deep it can go. There's actually like something that'll stop at the end. Nope, it can't. There's a stop. Perfect. All right, yeah, these will work. I'm gonna try to mesh the gears. See it, it all. Nope, we're good. All right, keep going. So while it was flipped over, I realized that this is missing the little screw that goes inside there. So I'm gonna add that real quick because I have some. Let's go. Screw, screw, screw. There we go. Let's put on the other bearing carrier for this side. Get that in. And yep, great fit. Thank you, Mr. Steven at the hobby shop, for giving me this. This is crazy. All right, that's one for this side. All right, there we go, that's all the way in. I see we have a stripped diff, it looks like. Alright, we got these little E-clips. I think once you remove these, this comes off. Just take out these two screws right there, and then we should be able to get to the diff, I think. Here's one. There we go. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, this definitely, I don't know, seems fine, but then if you like put stress on it, like, ooh, that's also stripped out too. Hopefully I have one of those. Oh my goodness, it flung across the room and I heard it land. Thank you, Lord. All right, hopefully this will just come out now. Yeah, it comes right out. Here's what I'll probably have that piece. That'd be awesome. Yep, that's it. So I guess we didn't need to remove the E-clip after all. Well, that's good to know going forward. Looks like there'd be like a grub screw that goes on this side right there. That I'm just gonna take the E-clip off and then just put it on like this and just keep the old shaft. I'm sure that part's fine. Oh, the pliers are magnetic too. Oh, got it. Thank you, Lord. That was great. Beautiful. Sublime. All right. There's some broken teeth also in here, and also it's like super nasty. There's just dirt in there. Oh, I see why it's so messy in there. The chassis bent right there. Thenceforth, letting everything into the diff. That stinks. I'm sure there's gonna be some way to bend it back. All right, here's my plan. Yeah, I just put it in my little vise, hoping that it will, you know, bend itself back. Wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, like I heard a crunch. That's probably not good. All right, I just watched a video on how to bend RC car chassis, and that's exactly what it said not to do, is just bend it like that, bend it cold. So you gotta get it to about 400 degrees, and I don't have the tools for that. I guess I could put it in a barbecue, but like, that's kind of crazy. So what I might do is just figure out another way. But we got it slightly better. The crack is a lot less. What I might do though is just get some electrical tape and just put it right there. So yeah, that's actually what I'm gonna do. I'll do that. I don't know if I'll actually need it to stick because it's not sticking, but there's gonna be a part that goes on top of this. So that should be good. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is wash out the air filter. Yeah, these just aren't very clean. They don't look actually like they're in too bad of condition. They're just dirty. All right, got the air filter all cleaned up. There is one thing that is missing actually that I do not have. It's missing the little battery box. I just need to get something to plug into that. I can go on their website and hopefully buy one. Yeah, that's a little bit of a bummer, but we can still keep working on it until that comes. All right, let's get the air filter all oiled up and put back in the car. I think I oversaturated the filter. I'm gonna squeeze out some of that. There we go. Here's some old nitro inside this fuel can. I'm gonna take this out and wash this out because that's probably not good. Oh, there's a nut on the bottom. Why would they do that? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put some nitro in there, clean it out, and then dump out the nitro. All right, there we go. That should be good. Let's dump it out. All right, let's get the bumper on. I just realized I forgot to put the little E-clip on for the pin that holds the A-arms, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Go to your home. Figured it out off camera. I had to put it on the edge of the table, get the plier underneath, and squeeze like that. All right, let's do it again. All right, just came back from the hobby shop and I got some parts. So I got the little battery piece. It has the wrong plug, but I'm just gonna end up replacing the plug with this, the Traxxas one. This is what the hobby shop recommended that I do, so I'm gonna do that. But after this, we should be able to start the engine and see if everything works. All right, so I already unplugged this one. What we're gonna end up doing is just taking out these two screws. Let's go. All right, I guess we're gonna use glue probably. Probably the best thing to do. Make sure everything fits in here. So many wires. So there's like no travel in the servo. The steering does have a lot of friction in it. All right, I just figured something out. A reason why the steering could have been so tight is these little screws in here. I think we're screwing this part down too tight so the steering didn't move freely. I didn't think about that. So I just loosened it up and it is significantly better. So I'm gonna loosen these ones up on this side just a tad and hopefully that'll make a difference. Oh yeah, definitely, I feel it. That solved part of our steering issue. What I'm considering doing, if I can't figure out the deal with this, is taking the electronics out of my rustler and hopefully somehow that'll resolve this, because the only thing that I can think of is it could be the receiver box just telling it to do something really weird, or it could be bad servo. For the time being, I would just take the rustler servo and put it in here. All right, look at this. I think that that did it. I have steering now. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm actually very happy. The steering is still pretty much garbage, but it is significantly better. Like, it's actually steering this time. Wow, yeah, I think that actually fixed it. I think that did it. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna change this, loosen this. It's slightly better. Goodness, that was chaotic, but we got it running. Like, that's crazy. That was just a lot. I'm surprised I got it to actually, you know, stay on. That was really weird at the end though. Once I applied the brakes to see if it would have enough brake strength to be able to stop the car when it wanted to idle, which it did, and then I let off, it started idling so high. I don't know what was up with that, but that was very odd. Okay, whenever I add throttle, the carburetor opens up nicely. And then whenever I do brakes, it's fine. Whenever I undo the brakes, it opens slightly, and that's why it's sped up like crazy. I'll just keep trying to scooch this back. If I can. Yeah, like that's as far back as it could possibly go. Let's try scooching the spring back. And that made it worse. Maybe scooching the spring forward. Oh my goodness, I don't know how that works, but scooching the spring forwards makes it better. Let's try it again. There we go. But then there's no brakes. You kind of want those. That's with brakes fully engaged. I think this is because of the bad servo, if I were to guess. Because the servo should be able to compress this spring that I can condense with my finger. Okay, I don't know what the deal is. Alright, brakes are bad, but it runs pretty nicely, looks like. That's got like actual torque though. So what I'm going to end up doing is replacing the servo because I have enough power to stop it with my finger while it's turning. So for the time being, I'll take the servo out of that and put it in this just so I can get this working. There you go, now the brakes actually can do their thing. Much better. It's still bad, so it's a lot better. This thing is fantastic. All right, let's go back to the garage. This thing is sublime. Thank you very much, Mr. Steven, for giving me this RC car. It was such a good gift. Like, it's a broken RC car, and I had all the parts to fix it, which is crazy. Like, what more could you want? So, this has been a blast. Thank you, RC Country Hobbies and Mr. Steven, for giving me this RC car. So, God has taught me a couple things that I'd love to share with you guys. So I worked at a camp this summer called Ironwood, and they have a position there where you get to work on cars. If you're wondering, like, I love cars, this is my thing. And there's only one position for all of the workers there. And I apply for that one position, give it to God, and God says no. I get to work in the kitchen. So I got to work in the kitchen for half the summer, and the valuable lesson that I learned was being content wherever God places you, because that's really hard. It's easy to be happy whenever you get exactly what you want, but not so much when it isn't, you know? I got to learn how to scrub dishes, work at commercial dishwasher. It was valuable skills, but not exactly what I wanted, you know? God gave me an opportunity to grow. At the midpoint of the summer, everybody applies for a different job. I got it. I got to work with cars for the second half of the summer, and it was incredible. I learned how to do oil changes, service cars, change tires. God hears our prayers, but His ways are higher than ours. It may not make sense when you're in the thick of it. It doesn't make sense at all, but it's always for your own good. God puts you through these things so that you can grow and come out better on the other side. So yeah, if you're in the thick of it, you're in some crazy situation, know that God knows what you're going through, and He's doing this for a purpose, for a reason, and He loves you. That's what God taught me. Hope that blessed you guys. God bless you. See you later. I have a dog.